Gino Kenny.
I think today's bill is a very relevant and timely relevant piece of legislation by Deputy Murphy. I too ran in my first election when I ran in the local elections in 2004, and I distinctly remember aghast when Michael McDowell first kind of floated this idea that a referendum would take place on citizenship of this kind, and it was bogus then and it was bogus now, and that effects of that referendum is being felt across the country at this moment in time. And I find it absolutely absurd that a child that has gone to school here, that's been cared for, can be deported. In fact, I would actually feel almost an embarrassment to be a citizen of this country, that a country can actually try to deport a child of that magnitude. I think somebody that's born here has a right to stay here and live here and be a citizen here. And thankfully, Minister, what makes me proud to be a citizen of this country is when communities stand up and show solidarity for children or anybody else that's going to be deported from this country. That makes me a very, I'm proud to be from this country. And the people like Eric and Nonso, their community stood with them shoulder to shoulder, and that was a brilliant show of solidarity for them. Minister, I just want to concentrate on something that probably hasn't been said here tonight. There's another stark contrast to citizenship in this country, and that's the citizenship to actually buy citizenship. There are millionaires that have bought citizenship and passports that have never lived in this country, not one day, and yet they can buy a passport and citizenship. Now, I find that ludicrous and absurd, that because of wealth and to avoid tax mainly, they can get citizenship in this country. And that scheme is still ongoing in your government at this moment in time. And as I said, that is in stark contrast to the absurdity of sending somebody back to a country that they even haven't been in. So there is a huge kind of contrast between them and us, the rich and poor of this country. I just want to pick on another issue in relation to the rise of racism across the world, and how we tackle it and what we do to prevent that. I think there's some elements in this country and some elements, elected representatives, that try to whip up racism and bigotry for their own needs. And that should be combated from every sphere of life, whether it's in here or any community. So we stand shoulder to shoulder for anybody that's going to be deported because of this ludicrous piece of legislation in 2004. We want this repealed immediately, so people will not in the future face deportation or being exiled out of this country. Thank you.